A man was camping in the woods. It was pitch dark, and the rain had just started falling. The soft tapping of raindrops on his tent was oddly calming. But then, another sound. Faint at first, but unmistakable. Someone was crying. Curious and a little uneasy, he stepped out of his tent and followed the sound through the trees. The rain soaked through his clothes as he walked, but he didn't stop, and then he saw it. A man standing alone in the rain, crying. That man was me, crying because you're not subscribed. So go ahead, hit that button, and let's get on with the video. Jody Dean is a man who loves to go camping in different haunted forests and places with a haunted history, sharing his experiences on his channel, Hunting the Dead. This time, he goes on a camping adventure and stays the night in a cabin known for paranormal activity.
Alicia and I were doing this picnic. I don't want to walk all the way back there yet. We'll do that in a few minutes. But we were having this picnic, and all of a sudden we heard a howl, but then whatever was howling sounded like it was attacked. And we started hearing screaming and groaning and moaning as if whatever was just howling was attacked. Well, that'd be the second gunshot we've heard in, what, maybe 30 minutes? Okay, so, however, we're going to be spending as much time out here as we are inside the cabin, and the cabin is said to harness something a little bit different. The reason why is because there was actually a couple that was here on their honeymoon, and they were murdered. So this couple, they were here on their honeymoon. Let me run that back. This couple had just got married. They were here. I'm not sure if it was their honeymoon or not. I'm going to guess it was because it was right after they got married. Whatever the case may be, they got murdered here. Nobody really knows what happens to them. The next day, the person showed here to clean the cabin. This couple's dead as can be.
The time passed and darkness fell. They got inside the cabin to warm themselves, but suddenly they heard something outside, and it was something terrifying.
We just heard something crawling underneath.
Oh, look.
Something looked like it hit the edge of that.
Yeah.
I don't see anything here. Just back here on this side, it just sounded like there was something crawling underneath here, making noise, or trying to get under here.
There's a little mouse trap thing.
I know. I don't know.
Getting a little cool.
Yeah. Make sure the truck's okay. It's fine. Bird shit on the car. Bird shit on the car. That could be a song. Bird shit on the car. Bird shit on the car. It could have shit on the ground, but a bird shit on my car. It really hurt my heart. Whoa, holy shit. Yeah, guys, it's super windy. If it's blowing the shit out of you, I apologize. Really can't help it. Can't. Hey, hold on.
What?
I could have swore I just seen something down there. Okay. What? Oh my God. Dude, what the? Dude, what the hell is he holding? Hey guys, there's somebody right there. Hey, you're not allowed to be here, man. Hey, you're not allowed to be here. Hey, what the was that? What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Hey, Alicia.
What?
There's somebody by our trailer right there.
Where? Oh, I see him.
What are you doing? He's over there now. Hey, we're not alone. We're not alone.
Weird. Where'd he go?
I don't know. You think this is a game?
Walking towards that.
He's holding up a skull, Alicia.
Why are you walking towards
He's holding up a skull, Alicia.
Why are you walking
two men appeared dressed in robes and holding strange objects that looked like animal skulls. The couple was surrounded, but after a while, the strangers retreated into the woods.
Is that a bullet?
That is what that is. No. That's not a bullet.
I got some face mask inside. It's so cold. I can't handle it.
I don't know, man.
What the hell was that? What is that?
What?
Straight ahead.
What?
Straight ahead. I just seen somebody walking.
Where, over there?
Yes.
Serious?
I am serious.
Why stay in the shadows? You're not Batman.
Jody,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Here.
where are you going? Oh my God! Straight
What?
ahead.
He's holding up a skull.
Is it full of blood on it? Is that blood?
I can't tell.
It looks like blood.
Dude, what the hell is happening right now? Hey, I see something shining from a distance way behind him, way back
See
there.
that.
Did you
Is
see
that?
that?
Another one?
I don't know.
Let's go inside. Let's go inside.
Here, you go inside. You go inside.
It was great.
She's leaving me. Okay. It's okay. Lock the doors. I don't know if I'm more impressed that you even know where I'm at, or that you're ballsy enough to be out here by yourself. What? What? Dude, look right there, Alicia.
What?
Look, right there.
Where?
Right there.
Kidding me? Bro, get off the table.
He's closer. This one's closer.
They appeared again. Jody sent Alicia inside to keep her safe. This time, they were much closer and didn't seem like they were going to leave them alone tonight, so Jody went inside as well. Even though the strangers didn't leave and kept knocking at the door occasionally, they didn't enter or harm them. Now, this video could, of course, be faked, but those strangers could also be doing this on their own, knowing the history of the cabin and how many investigators have spent the night there. Either way, it's entertaining. Stay tuned for the next videos to see the best ones. Lucas Brunelle is a professional cyclist. He loves riding his bike for miles, drawing his energy from the nature and beautiful landscapes he encounters on his trips. But this time, the video I'm about to show you was nothing like the usual ones he makes, and it left everyone feeling unsettled. Lucas plans to take his nephew on a bike trip, riding through cliffs, swimming at the beach, and ending the day with some camping.
Well, this has been amazing, staying at my parents' and riding around Martha's Vineyard, and we're going to venture out because today is Kevin's last day here. See the cliffs and some paths and some cold water swimming on a very clean beach, cleanest on the East Coast probably, up at Aquina. And we're going to do some bush camping after that, and then in the morning we're going to do some rock diving at another beach. So anyway,
yeah, it's gonna be a cold ass night. I'm already kind of cold right now, but apparently tonight it's gonna be like 60 degrees or something. So yeah.
Yeah, cold. Yeah, but we're used to those temperatures and camping and all kinds of weird stuff. So anyway, let the journey begin.
They rode their bikes for more than 5 hours, really soaking in the feeling of adventure. But as the sun slowly faded below the horizon, they realized they needed to find a place to camp. That's how they ended up at the edge of a forest.
It's just after sunset, so we actually planned on getting here earlier, but anyways, swimming and some really nice roads and whatnot kind of got in the way of that. So, but yeah, we are definitely tired, and we're going to set up camp. This is an ideal space because you can't really see it, but we are on the top of a hill, and we're guarded by another hill that's even higher. And so this is a really great space. So anyway, I'm really glad we made it. So we're going to set up camp now.
After setting up the tent, Lucas came up with the idea to take his nephew on a short hike to the edge of the forest to look down at the city lights. Kevin protested, saying he'd rather stay at the campsite and relax. But of course, he couldn't refuse an adult and decided to go. However, on their way to the top, they encountered something very disturbing.
And we have chocolate.
Yeah.
Campfire. That's after you light up some sardines, young man. Anyway, we can find some dry firewood. That would be kind of nice.
Yeah. Wonder what your parents must think of you doing all this crazy shit. Dude, you're f***ing me. Alright. Alright. I am not f***ing camping anymore. Dude, alright, dude. I know I said the satanic shit, but it's a f***ing joke. I'm not f***ing serious, man. Dude, I don't want to f***ing camp. I don't want to f***ing camp anymore.
Yeah, but there's nothing we can camp.
Dude.
This doesn't have to, like, we can camp fine. There's nothing out here to get you. Look,
Yeah, then what the f*** is that noise, huh?
just take a look. It's...
Dude, you need to calm your f***ing tits. I know this is my last f***ing night.
How about take it down a notch,
Dude.
And we enjoy the night, you know?
Yeah, enjoy the f***ing night with...
You know what? Hey. Oh.
Dude, Lucas. All right, yo, chill. You're joking, right? You're joking.
No, no. Oh, just chill. Just take it down a notch. There's nothing out here, like, to get you. I mean,
You're a f***ing bitch, man. You're a f***ing asshole.
On the ground, there was a ritual set up. Kevin immediately got scared as he wasn't fond of this kind of dark stuff, and then the sounds started, cracking noises as if they weren't alone. Kevin, angry at Lucas, ran back, grabbed his bike, and went straight home. Now, the question remains, what happened there? It's a bit strange because Lucas didn't seem too bothered by what they encountered. Was Lucas trying to lure Kevin there? Did he have an unknown, sinister plan in mind? Or was Lucas just as scared but played it cool so he wouldn't scare Kevin even more? I don't know, and to this day there's no information on what happened between them that night. I don't think we'll ever get any answers, but after all, tell me, what do you think happened that night? Uncharted Travel is a channel where the creator explores abandoned locations and sometimes camps in them to experience rats. Anyway, he doesn't always encounter anything because, well, the buildings are abandoned. But this time it's different. He decides to go solo camping in Canada's largest abandoned mansion.
Good luck.
Thanks, buddy. I'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
After months of preparation and 7 hours of driving, I had finally arrived at my destination. I was now just a short trek away from the largest abandoned mansion in Canada. So, I gotta be careful because there are quite a few, what looks like, dwellings around here, residences where people are milling about, so it's not the safest entry. Because if somebody calls the police, I'm kind of out here on my own. I don't really have any sort of escape plan. Jake's going to a hotel for the night and he won't be back until morning, so I have to be able to last out here.
He finally gets inside the mansion, and you won't believe me when I say it looked like it was abandoned. The windows were shattered, graffiti covered the walls, and the master bedroom was bigger than my house.
The utilities to the property were cut in 2016, and in 2017 the mega mansion was put up for auction with a starting bid of only $152,000. Astonishingly, after no one bid on the property, it sat abandoned for months until it was finally purchased by a Toronto-based company named Crown Capital Corporations. Years later, the mansion still sits in a derelict state, slowly decaying beyond repair. Hello? I keep hearing what sounds like pigeons coming from over here. But every time I try to locate the source of the noise, it stops.
There was a sound behind him, but it could have been a pigeon, right? Anyway, he set up his tent and went exploring the house in the dark.
Found the stairwell down, but it sounds like there's something down there. Something shuffling down there. I just hope it's an animal. Which way do I go? Oh, it keeps going down. And that's where the noise is coming from.
While exploring, he heard sounds that really made him doubt he was alone. Getting a bit scared, he decided it was best to go to sleep, but that's when it got really uncomfortable.
It's now around 3 a.m. The pigeons. The pigeons had a little battle about maybe 15 minutes ago that kind of woke me up. And I think they finally settled down for the night, which is nice, because that kind of startled me. But I hope it's finally time to get some good sleep. Good night, guys.
At around 4:30 a.m., he was awakened by the sound of people fighting somewhere in the mansion. At that hour, in a place that was abandoned, it was really scary, to be honest. What if they were there doing something illegal and had an argument? What if he got curious and went to check what was happening? Maybe it was best to stay in the tent and keep quiet. That way he could wake up the next morning and see another day. Blot Outdoors is a channel where the creator enjoys going camping around the country. It's a relaxing and entertaining channel that stays away from creepy stuff. But this time, the creator goes stealth camping at Chillingham Castle with his friend, Mick.
So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, guys. Today, I've got the human dorsal fin joining me on this camp. Looking forward to this one, Mick?
Oh, yes.
We're currently in the grounds of Chillingham Castle, which is supposed to be the most haunted castle in the whole of Great Britain. We're not going to try anything daft, you know. We're not going to be dressing up. I'm not going to be putting no white sheets over the top of Mick and trying to trick you guys. And to be honest, I'm very sceptical about things like ghosts and stuff like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to have a mooch around. We haven't got the bags on yet. We've left them in the old Jean-Claude Van Sexual. We're going to have a walk around the castle, you know, because it's supposed to be a beautiful thing to see. We don't want to get the bags on now too quick because we haven't got a clue where we're going to camp. So we're being cute.
They eventually found a spot they liked. They weren't allowed to camp there, but they decided to do it anyway. They took a seat, cracked open a beer, and waited 20 minutes to see if anyone would come to kick them out. I mean, if no one comes in 20 minutes, I figured they don't care enough, right? Well, no one came, so they pitched up their tent.
Where we're sitting now is one of the places where some of the scary stuff has happened. But look, I'm not trying to con you into thinking there's anything dodgy or spooky gonna go on tonight, because like I've said, I'm very skeptical on that kind of stuff. Well, how do you think? What do you think, Mick, about ghosts? You're not a believer. Don't get us wrong. If I see or if I hear someone telling us about their experience, I won't say that them are lying. I'm not going to say them are just making it up. But for me personally, I'm like that. I don't know. If something did happen, I'd probably shake hands.
Well, some time passed and they heard voices. It turns out it was a guide giving a castle tour who spotted their tent.
Oh, mate. We're caught. Bastard cunt.
I don't know that you should be here. Have you got permission? I'm conducting a ghost tour here. Have you got permission to be here?
Oh.
Have you got permission to be here?
Aye, we've got permission, mate.
From who?
The owner.
Have you?
Aye.
Well, I'll be speaking with a caretaker just to make sure. I'm conducting a ghost tour here, so if I can tell you to keep any noise down.
Listen, mate.
What's that?
Look, we need bother, right? We've had a few drinks, so we wouldn't be able to drive home anyway, if you know what I mean.
Right. Well, I've still got to report you being
listen,
on the
mate.
premises.
There's no point doing that.
Oh, I think there is.
There's not. We need bother. We're not causing any trouble.
Well, I've got to make them aware.
Listen,
that's fine. No.
We'll be going first thing in the morning. Man,
Okay, I'll tell them that.
no bother, Mandingo.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, I laughed so hard at this part, but that's not where it ends. And it's not even the disturbing part. I just wanted to share this because their videos are so funny. Anyway, the guide eventually left them to camp without telling the owner, but gave them some rules. But late at night, when they were about to go to sleep, this happened, and it was so creepy.
It's that time of night. Me and Schmick, we're going to get some sleep now. It's very late. It's after midnight. It's been a great night, apart from getting caught. But, you know, it's been hold on. What's that? Just hang tight, hang tight. Wait, quiet. Oh yeah, no, we're not gone, we're not gone. We'll have to stay. What the hell was that? What was that?
What was that? Was it the guide trying to prank them or scare them away? Was it just an animal roaming around or something completely different? I don't know, but they eventually managed to get some sleep after that and woke up in the morning like nothing happened. Exploring with Fighters is a channel that does videos about adventures in different kind of locations full of histories. This time, he goes to explore the Epping Forest, which has a reputation for being haunted. Numerous reports of ghost sightings and paranormal activity have been recorded, particularly around areas like the Queen Elizabeth's Hunting Lodge and the infamous Hangman's Hill.
Yeah, well, that doesn't look creepy. I have to turn the, it's going to look really grainy. I have to turn the ISO right up, but it's definitely ominous. That's better.
Look at that. That's creepy.
Well, if we go around the back of the church and camp in the forest there,
Yeah.
we can have a fire because we're not on the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the forest.
Is that noise?
Yeah, what the hell was that?
That wasn't a normal fox noise.
Could have been, I don't know.
It could have been, but that didn't sound like a normal fox.
Right, come on, let's grab our stuff and set camp. It's getting cold already, so let's.
Walk right through the graveyard.
Yeah, if we walk through the graveyard, we'll go right to the back. Are you ready to go and find somewhere to camp? Full moon's beaming down above you. Let's go.
They decided to camp behind the graveyard and found a spot they liked. They set up their camp and started a fire.
Dr. Pepper.
No. What was that weird noise? It just sounded like something way in the distance, but in the woods.
Oh, yeah.
Almost like a thump. Like a
Yeah.
thumping hollow sound. It's just the weird woods. That's what it is.
I kind of feel better in this tent, though.
No, I do. You know what? I feel safer in this big tent.
The other tents, you don't, do you?
No.
Like, this is security, this.
After they relaxed for a bit, they started to cook some food and had a good time until...
I think we should now finish this off.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of this stay.
I'll tell you what. It is pretty damn good. Do you like the broccoli?
We'll try some now, actually. I've never actually tried it.
It makes it all worthwhile. All the hard work that went into it. Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear that walk around? What's that?
Something hit the tent. They stayed completely quiet, trying to listen to whatever was outside. They heard footsteps, but nothing else. When they got outside, there was nothing there, but they had a camera filming the tent from outside, and this is what it caught.
So when something's triggered on the camera, it takes about 2 or 3 second delay, so I didn't actually catch whatever was thrown at the tent. But check this out. I did see this. In the bottom right corner, something comes into the frame. There was definitely someone there. And it looks like they just take a look what was going on. And as Flex pops his head out to take a look, they dart off into the darkness. Now this is quite a scary thought.
Someone was outside the tent. What was this person doing there, and why didn't they say anything? Were they trying to scare them? Or maybe it was someone with a mental illness? I don't know, but it's really creepy to think they thought they were alone in the forest, but they weren't. Sam and Colby, everyone knows them. They make ghost hunting videos and investigate creepy locations. Well, this video is from 7 years ago and might be the worst thing they've encountered. In this video, they explore an abandoned asylum, but by the end of the night, things take a different turn than what they had planned. Immediately after they entered the building, they saw two other people and decided to back off for a bit.
Shoot. Holy crap. I think I just peed a little in my pants.
They found out that the reason the police were searching the area was because two girls had been kidnapped. Sadly, both were found sexually abused, and one of them had been killed by stabbing. That's it for today. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when we post. Also, leave a comment below sharing your favorite encounter. And if you have a story of your own that you'd like to have shared, send it to the email in the description. Don't forget to click on one of the videos on the screen to see more.